Over $1 billion has been liquidated from the crypto markets in the past 24 hours. By far, once again, a massive liquidation day. If you've been watching my market analysis update, I'm sure you guys are, up to par as to what's going on. But if not, we're going to sit together, really analyze what's happening with XRP right now and the broader market and what we could be expecting going into Tuesday morning. But yeah, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP family. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? But looking across the board, a complete sea of red makes sense to us. Again, if you watch my market analysis update, you know. If not, we're going to discuss this. So XRP down 16.5%. Before anyone comes out and starts talking negative about certain projects, really hope you guys are understanding it's the broader market, just not XRP. But the price is currently sitting at $2.35, down 7.4%, and Bitcoin comparative as well. Valuation at $136.1 billion. And the 24-hour trading volume at about $12.2 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So look at this, guys. President Donald Trump has announced that the U.S. will impose 25% tariffs on imports from Canada and Mexico starting today. As of you watching this update, of course, it's going to be midnight at the time of this video going live. That's this day we do see these tariffs kick in. So are we really going to see markets tumbling more towards the downside? Are we potentially going to see a double bottom occurring for the price of Bitcoin before we start heading towards the upside? We'll see tomorrow. But right now, we're not out of the woods, even though we have seen a little bit of a bounce. We are not out of the woods just yet for the markets. But moving forward, look at this. March is set to be a big month for crypto. March 6th, CFTC Forum of Tokenized assets and stablecoins. March 7th, White House Crypto Summit with Donald Trump. March 10th to 14th, Senate Banking Committee votes on the stablecoin bill. And March 21st, SEC holds its first crypto roundtable. So a jam-packed month that we're going to be tuning in. But what happened over the last 24 hours is really shocking to me. I've been in this space for quite some time, but again, part of me, it's not surprising because of course dominance was still quite high. But the fact that you have seen a complete profit that we saw happening yesterday just completely wiped out is quite alarming, because I think, of course, there is that manipulation standpoint as well, because, of course, a lot of people were, long after, Donald Trump's tweet, but also the tariffs. It just comes at the worst time and has really taken, a toll on the market. And I'm sure not a lot of people are happy about this, but there are people that are happy, the ones that want to accumulate at a cheaper price. And speaking about accumulation, I think there could potentially be even more downside, especially when I pull out the Bitcoin charts over the next few days. But look at this. The SEC Crypto Task Force to host roundtables to discuss key areas of interest in the regulation on crypto assets beginning on March 21st. The initial session will be open to the public and streamed live. Of course, you guys know your boy Crypto ZX is going to be looking at this live stream. We're going to be talking about what we see, so you do want to tune in on my channel to kind of be up to date as to what's going on. So that is very interesting, of course. But look at this. Smart Money has consistently documented the Trump administration would directly benefit utility driven crypto initiatives. The second document provides a detailed breakdown of what XRP a functional utility, what makes XRP a functional utility cryptocurrency, which is again a proposed driven design, operational necessity, scalability, adoption. It also explains how XRP's value differs from speculative cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Moving forward, Peter Schiff says, I get the rationale for a Bitcoin reserve. I don't agree with it, but I get it. We have a gold reserve. Bitcoin is a digital gold, which is better than an analog gold. So let's create a Bitcoin reserve too. But what's the rationale for an XRP reserve? Why the hell would we need that? Charles Hoskinson, really brings up such a good, tweet back, reply, and of course, in support of XRP, because XRP is a great technology, a global standard, survived for decades through many harsh cycles, and has one of the strongest communities. I think the president made the right decision. Wow. shout out to Charles Hoskinson. Like, we all want to really, kind of take 10 seconds out of our time to really give the praise where it's deserved. Charles Hoskinson really back in XRP, and he understands what Ripple has gone through. I've said this on my channel countless of times. This is one of the projects that has gone through the craziest harsh cycles. You have seen SEC come towards them, treat them extremely unfairly, and it's still here. It's building, what it really wanted to from the beginning, and it's really showing the power of the team itself and the innovation side of things. And now under the Trump administration, as you're seeing a global shift really taking place for digital assets, you're really starting to see all these hard years over the last decade really coming true. Like, it's worth it at this point, because now you're starting to see things really making sense. These big partnerships, big enterprises that are looking into the XRP ledger. You're seeing talks about tokenization, and of course, the XRP ledger is a one-stop shop, and the launch of the stablecoin. It has everything going on for itself, which again is not a surprise to any one of us. So, shout out to Charles Hoskinson, of course, and I'm sure if you are part of the XRP community, you are really happy about this, especially the support from Charles Hoskinson. And shout out to the ADA family, of course. But let's now take a look at what's happening with the price. So obviously, since yesterday, the dominance has skyrocketed. Again, I've said this in my market analysis update. If you did not watch that, of course, we will cover this in this update. We saw a major spike for the dominance index this time around, going higher than, February 28th. February 28th, the dominance was only at 60.6%. So we're higher than that level. So right now, Bitcoin has not even gotten close to the February 28th level, and yet you are seeing altcoins bleeding crazy, a lot of uncertainty, major bloodbath, and that is due to the dominance rising right now against Bitcoin. As far as Bitcoin is concerned, obviously we touched the neckline of the 38.2. We have seen a little bit of a bounce, but we're not out of the woods yet. Obviously, we do have some resistance coming in the way, but I still do believe if we lose this support in the next few hours, if the support does not hold, the chances of us going down to the $78,000 rise quite a bit. In my opinion, we could potentially see a double bottom before start heading towards the upside. But with that said, let's really analyze and take a look at what's happening with XRP. So XRP had a complete field day yesterday. So did the entire market, but we're pretty much back to where we were. XRP reached almost $3, and again, if you want to put this into perspective, a 25% decrease within a price, within its price, of course, due to the dominance and due to Bitcoin. Have seen a little bit of a bounce since then, approaching the $2.36. A lot of key resistance, of course, as I've spoke to you guys about this resistance before, and if this resistance is able to break out, I do personally believe, XRP will reclaim back into 23.6 quite fast, but right now, we really don't want to be ignoring what's happening with BTC right now. So what I would recommend you guys doing is, very focus on, dominance and Bitcoin and really understand what it's doing, because if BTC drops below $82,000, there is a chance, we do fill this wick. We fill this, retracement that we saw just 3 days back. And of course, that would create a double bottom before we start heading towards the upside. And obviously, if dominance rises, this means altcoins could go down more, and, potentially XRP falling below the 38 point could still be on the table. So of course, one step at a time right now. Obviously, we do have that White House event for crypto this, Friday. A lot of people are optimistic about that. What's going to happen? Let me know in the comments down below your personal thoughts. Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.